This is the first battle of the second semi-final match. It's between Poccopacs and Diplomatt, two very good players. We are watching this from the viewpoint of Poccopacs, and the matchup is a mirror matchup of Marion Rome versus Arverni. And Poccopacs has brought an elephant, very powerful. He has 2 Evocati, an auxiliary infantry in the rear. Then he has 4 legionary cavalry, 3 Syrian archers. His front line consists of a line of legionaries, 6 legionaries. Nice, strong Roman build. For Diplomatt, we have Celtic warriors up front from Diplomatt, 4 Celtic warriors. We have Celtic youths, nice skirmishers able to deal with elephants. In the second line, we have 2 levy freemen, backed up by 2 heavy horse. Then we have more Celtic warriors, so he has a total of 5 Celtic warriors. In the center he has chosen swords, oathsworn, 4 heavy horse. A very nice and spread out army this. His general is an oathsworn, and he has 3 oathsworn, and how many chosen? 2 chosen? Looks like he has 2 chosen, so he went very heavy on the low tier infantry. Total of 8 low tier infantry, only 1 Celtic youth, it looks like. So he's going to really have to protect that Celtic youth unit to be able to deal with the elephants of Poccopacs. Nicely done here, using the levy freemen to bait arrow fire from the auxiliary Syrian archers. Poccopacs is going to ride out to try to scare the levy freemen away, but they are holding their ground. Levy freemen getting charged like this would get absolutely wrecked, but having them spread out nice and thin like this is going to ensure that they take minimal casualties. And it looks like Poccopacs is wise to the ideas of Diplomatt and is going to stop firing, which is a good idea because you don't want to waste arrow fire on these units. Using arrow fire on Celtic warriors might be a better trade-off. Diplomatt being aggressive with his levy freemen, he probably wants to push back the auxiliary Syrian archers, and here comes the response from the Roman lines. Charging in against the levy freemen. They are in a very thin formation, so the cavalry is just going to smash right through, all across the line. And now Rome needs to follow up with infantry or risk losing a lot of its cavalry. Oh, this is pretty bad for Rome. Look at all the Roman cavalry going down. Huge loss while not getting many kills and only getting kills on cheap units. Heavy horse coming in to do some damage to the cavalry of Rome, and the cavalry of Rome was decimated by that charge, and I'm not sure that was a good trade for Rome. Now the Oathsworn are going to move in. We have Celtic warriors. Being spread out like this is going to enable them to take a lot of Pila fire, and it's going to enable them to potentially tie down several units. Legionaries are getting charged by Oathsworn. It's going to be a bad time for the legionaries. The Celtic warriors are dying very quickly. The Oathsworn need to be careful because they're just getting peppered by the auxiliary Syrian archers. The elephants are running amok already from javelins, getting a lot of kills, but only on Celtic warriors. This heavy horse unit is also going to take some damage. Very nicely done here by Diplomatt in just putting his Celtic warriors nearby, allowing them to throw their javelins. That was a really nice move there by Diplomatt. It looks like the Celtic warriors are out of ammunition, but they did a lot of damage to the elephants. He's going to do the same here, keep firing at the elephants with Celtic youths, keep the levy freemen nearby to just throw javelins into the elephants and into the legionaries. These elephants are being very effectively neutralized by cheap units. Very nicely done here by Diplomatt in dealing with elephants and not really having any skirmishers to do it with. Only this one unit. Legionary cavalry going down. There is still elephants left alive. Nicely done here, charging through with a heavy horse. Heavy horse coming in from all sides from Poccopacs. Oh, from Diplomatt. And the elephants are doing fine, but they are just taking so much damage from this one Celtic youth unit, and not being able to deal with that Celtic youth unit is going to be very, very devastating for Poccopacs. Oathsworn charged in at the elephants, and the elephants are just getting wrecked on the charge by Oathsworn. So these African elephants were neutralized beautifully by very cheap units. Messy situations developing all across the battlefield. The Syrian archers are getting tied down. The Arverni infantry should do well against the legionaries. The Oathsworn are of course absolutely wrecking the legionaries they're up against. Now he's going to pop Vercingetorix's ability to increase the attack of his units. The Legatus is going down to Celtic Youth fire, and these Celtic Youth have done very well for themselves in killing elephants and cavalry. And I don't see what Rome can do. Rome on a flat map is a difficult proposition, because the good charge bonus of the Chosen Swordsman and the Oathsworn is going to be fully applied to the Roman infantry, and the Roman infantry has a terrible charge bonus. The Legionaries has a charge bonus of 14. That is next to nothing. The Chosen Swords have a charge bonus of 27, and that is going to allow them to defeat Legionaries with ease. When they are charging across flat terrain. So you can see how easy the Arverni infantry is just rolling up the Roman army. And this Roman army even had elephants, but the elephants were neutralized by Celtic warriors, levy freemen, and one unit of Celtic youth. That was a very nicely done elephant counter by Diplomatt, and a decisive victory for Arverni there. 2,000 men on the field for Arverni. Not really a sword spam, because he has 5 low tier swords. He has 3 Oathsworn units and 3 Chosen Swords, backed up by 3 spears, and this one unit of Celtic youths, so important. The infantry of Rome was largely neutralized, the elephant was neutralized. It was maybe a bit risky doing what Poccopacs did at the beginning with charging in his cavalry, because he didn't have his infantry close enough to be able to support it, and so he was defeated. We'll take a look at the next battle, where Diplomatt is going to use Rome against Poccopacs' Arverni. Strength and honor.